I think the washcloth is a poor person thing. Because
I've only met poors who use them. I've never met.
Wait, but is it also European? Because I have European friends that do it as well.
Maybe they're poor. I don't know.
But we never did in my house. There was no time for that.
I know. I've ended friendships when I saw washcloths. I'm serious. I don't want that stink on me, that like poor stink.
Yeah. But I don't understand. I guess it is just so that you don't have to touch your hands to your genitals. Yeah,
we don't have that much soap to go around.
Do you use a washcloth?
No.
Me either.
I think
disgusting.
Am I scrubbing my body with a washcloth?
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
I know. I think we're...
That is like a UTI waiting to happen.
I think we're in the minority. I really do. No, I think we are.
People use washcloths?
I think so.
Like for their body?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like, what are you washing your butt with?
My hands. I mean, like, what? I would never. I'm crying. Would never do that. I'd burn the wash.
What's the first thing you wash?
Okay, I definitely go hair first.
Hair first?
Hair first.
Do you wash your hair every time?
Well, I only take like one shower every 6 days, so.
So you start with hair?
Start with hair.
And then
I'll normally do conditioner and then face wash. Then I get out.
She's in there just...
All right, here's my question. Do you use a washcloth in the shower?
No.
What do you use?
A loofah.
I made the conscious decision to stop washing my hands. I think when I was in college.
Was it college for you?
I don't know. That's what I remember it because one of my good friends from college also doesn't wash her hands, and it was like how we had that bonding experience. One day I was like, I'm just not gonna wash them. She was like, I'm not either. I don't wash my hands.
I don't really trust people that wash their hands because, well, one, I don't think it does anything to actually wash. It doesn't do anything to actually wash them.
I do wash if I go number 2.
They didn't used to wash them back in like the way back in the day when they didn't have, and you would go to the bathroom around the outhouse. Nobody washed their hands then, and there was less diseases.
I sometimes, like, when my roommate's home, I'll have to like turn the water on because I'm like, I don't want them to think I'm like disgusting.
I'll like text. I'll like turn the water on and like take a text break.
No,
and be
literally,
like,
I'm like, when you're at work and someone that you know goes into the stall, you're like, well, I guess I'll fake wash my hands now.
We're always in the bathroom with Kate, and I'm always like,
we also don't shower.
My children probably bathe maybe once a week.
Can you talk to him about
and
this?
they don't use.
Michael's a 4th Japanese. He thinks they have to bathe every day. Can you?
One time we had somebody on and they were talking about this, and when the clip went viral and they said we were abusing people, I was like,
oh Lord.
They said something about privilege too. I was like, what? I didn't know how that works.
No, I said that I did delayed bathing with both my kids.
After they were born.
That's because why would you need to? Why are they dirty?
Talk to us about how you only bathe your kids once a week. I want to know more about that.
Well, first off, I just let my kids do what they want to do. I have 4 children. I'm not going to fight with my kids over little stupid things like bathing.
Agreed.
Like,
what's the age gap again?
Almost 10, 7, 5, and 2.
Woo, you're in it.
Yeah.
So you don't make them bathe every day. You'll just do when they want to once a week.
If it's once a week, like now they swim. We have a pool and they swim in the summer. So I guess we call that bathing. So it's probably even less than that,
Well. I'm here. I'm back, guys. You know who I am. I'm Drummer, 1980, hailing from Columbia, South Carolina. My motto is I don't make believe, I make believers. I hope you're having a good day today, and if that's not the case, ask yourself why, because after all, happiness is an inside job. Did you hear me? I said happiness is an inside job, and it will always be an internal affair. Guys, we back today again with King Flex. By far, this is one of the worst cases of a meltdown, a nervous breakdown, a conniption, pitching a fit that I have ever seen. Guys, brace yourself and listen at the context of the conversation, all right? Be attentive to details, and I'll be jumping between clips, all right? Let's go, guys.
Emery. All right, Emery.
Oh, yeah, yes. It's me.
What's up?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. What's up, bro?
Oh, hey, I honestly don't understand. Like, what do we gain by voting for? You gain for voting for complete immunity for racist cops to come up in my house to unalive me, like what happened to Sonia Macy and Roger Fortson. I do not understand how you are supporting Donald Trump, this bloodthirsty white supremacist, and I just don't understand the attacks on Kamala. Because I actually thought that Kamala was locking up black men. I actually believed that when Tulsi Gabbard called her out, and I believed her for years that she was locking up black men. But when I did some research of what actually happened with Kamala, they said it was 1,958 people in her state were
you can't even get your out real good, but go ahead. I'm gonna let you eat, but you're trying to get all your DNC talking points out, and you can't even get the bullshit out. But go ahead, brother. And also, I'm gonna stop one lie. Where did you see me say I support Trump? When have I said I'm supporting Trump, or when have I told people to support Trump? So you can't sit here and try to dispel lies while lying. So when did I ever say that? Unmute your microphone, sir.
But you are indirectly supporting white supremacy when you tell black people to support that open white supremacist like that.
Who did I tell?
You're putting my family in danger when you do that.
Okay, first of all, calm your little musty self down. Don't you raise your voice, little Negro. All right? Don't you crash out. You don't raise your voice. Because A, you don't sound like you built like that. You sound like you're very small and frail. You ain't about the business. You're not scaring anybody. All right. You sound like you got like some little old disease over there. So you're not going to bust a grape. So let's raise that voice down. Let's get that straight. All right. What you're not going to do is try to crash out and thug it out on this phone. To set up there watching VHS copies of Juice and looking at Tupac, and you trying to be Bishop right now. That ain't working. You're Urkel. Stay in the Urkel's lane. That's number one. Now, do not call up lying. You're not going to lie on me, sir. I did not support Trump, nor did I tell anybody to support Trump. All right? So let's get that straight. You do not lie on me. I am voting for the couch. And why are we obligated to vote for Kamala? You're talking about white supremacy? White supremacy is Biden.
But no, white supremacy is Trump. Like
white supremacy is Joe Biden.
White supremacy is Trump. He
slow down. What did Trump do policy-wise when he was in office to harm foundational Black Americans? Go. Come on, Emory.
Okay, you know how Obama had a program, right, to watch, to watch the kids, that are being, black kids that are being unfairly targeted and suspended from school. Trump got rid of it. He took it down. He sure did.
What policy?
Yeah, he sure did. Yeah, he had it was in there. It was Obama. Obama had it in there, and that's another thing. You're all about this.
Slow down. Hold on. Don't say some bullshit and then try to change the subject. What policy did Obama have to help Black children? What are you talking about? Go ahead. That helps Black kids.
Well, it ain't like you voted in the 2010 elections, and so you whine and complain, and you didn't do anything to help. So what do you know? Telling people,
oh, wait. Okay, I did vote for the 2010. I voted for Obama twice. Yes, I did. I actually voted for Obama. Not only did I vote for Obama twice, I donated to the campaign, and it's public record. You can I think you can Google it. You can see who donated. Yeah, I did support Barack Obama, and I'm very critical. He didn't do a damn thing to help Black people. He didn't do a damn thing, sir. So don't call up here trying to lie for Obama.
Oh, man, I ain't lying. Black people don't vote in the midterm elections. Quit. You're the one lying. Send up. Shoot.
Let me cook for about 60 seconds, guys, and then we'll get back to the conversation. If you notice, the guy's saying that Donald Trump is a white supremacist. I don't disagree with him. But it's always one-sided. They always act like the Republicans are the ones that's up in arm and white supremacists and MAGA and all that. I do agree with that portion. But there's two sides to the coin, guys. You always have to talk about heads and tails, but they just want to talk about the head but never want to talk about the tail. Like Joe Biden, this man has admitted his mentor was a Klansman, a card-carrying Klansman. Now, don't get it confused or don't get confuffled or either thrown off your rocker by KKK, all right? A person don't have to be a Klansman in order to be a white supremacist. Remember that. Let's start there, okay? A person could be wearing a suit and tie and be a white supremacist like Jared Taylor, like Richard Spencer, like Matt Walsh, okay? All right? And if you don't know them names, just go Google them and just look at their ideology. Bernard Campus, okay? The replacement theory, all right? All right, guys. See, but you have to get into the cracks and the crevices and understand how these people think. And most black people don't understand how these people think. They got you in a trick bag. They got you in this two-party system. And you know both candidates are fecal matter, basically, but conjunction. You still feel a need to either vote for one or the other because our ancestors died. They didn't die for you to vote for a food. They didn't die for you to keep white supremacy perpetuating with perpetuity. You understand? And I'm just being candid. I'm just being open right now, okay? It's imperative that you understand what's going on around you, what's transpiring around you, guys. That's all I'm saying. Kamala is no good. Donald Trump is no good. We both know that. If you think for 1 second, hear me talking. If you think for 1 second that the president's actually run something, I question your sanity. The presidents can be touched. Ask Abraham Lincoln. Huh? Ask JFK. Ask Donald Trump. But some people say that was a false flag, but we don't know. I'm just going off of face value, okay? Ask Ronald Reagan. The president can be touched. So who is that power touching the president is what I'm asking. And I always give this analogy and then I have to go, guys, and get back to the conversation. If you look at a watch, you see the hands on the watch moving, but the power is behind the face of the watch. Food for thought. All right, let's go.
You up there voting for immunity for racist cops, and then for them to come up in here and unalive us like Sonia Macy and Ryder Fortson.
Okay, what has Biden and those guys done about what happened to that sister? What have they done? They're in office now, brother. What have they done about what happened to that sister? Have they even spoken out against it? You're not muted. You acting like Trump is in office now. He's not. Biden and Kamala is in office. That sister got blown away in her home. What did Biden and Kamala do about it? Go.
Hey, listen, you Trump wants complete immunity. He said it from his own mouth.
Trump ain't,
he said he's
ain't in office, bro. What did Kamala and Biden do about that sister getting blown away in her home? They're in office. Biden and Kamala is in office right now. What did they do about it? Go. Don't talk about Trump.
You know the Congress is divided. Get out of here.
But if you don't
sit up there telling, see, this is why you see up there telling people.
You don't stop. Now Congress is divided now. When did Biden and Kamala even say anything about it? Did they say anything about it?
Biden did say something about it. They both did. Trump didn't say jack and squat.
Trump ain't in office.
He was? You kidding me? Sit up there saying Obama was born.
He wasn't in office when that woman got shot. Trump is not in office. Trump has not been in office in years. Sir, you're crashing out. You're not making sense, sir. This is the Democrats, ladies and gentlemen, the irrational, illogical, emotional, sassy Democrats, ladies and gentlemen. Emory, sir.
Yeah.
Emory.
He said he wanted complete immunity. What's wrong with you?
They already got a complete.
Yeah, but he gonna cement it in when you with you. What do you think's gonna happen when he put it?
They got immunity, dude. Biden and Kamala, they're not punishing cops. Their DOJ ain't punishing no cops for harming us. They're not doing anything to the police. Obama made sure the cops had immunity when he signed that blue law. When we were getting slaughtered in the streets, instead of Obama having a hate crime bill to protect us, he went and signed a blue law to give police more protection. So you better thank Obama, sir. When these cops get all these protections, Obama did that, sir. You got to stop being emotional, Emory.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you don't have to worry about that since you're rich. You don't have to worry about the cops busting in your house and taking your life from you. You think it's funny? Oh, Trump.
Fool, these folks ran up in my house with guns blazing on live damn TV. They done ran up in my house, dude. Pulling me, my wife, and my kids out at gunpoint, sir. I lived it, sir. The money that I have don't mean a damn thing. I'm a victim of white supremacy and the race soldiers. They done ran up on me, sir. I get visited by the FBI all the time. I'm banned from a whole country. I can't go to Britain. If I go to Britain, they're going to detain me and throw me in some gulag somewhere. So yeah, don't tell me what affects me or not affects me, dude. I'm out here for real. And I'm affected by systematic white supremacy.
Yeah. I saw the video of them doing that to you, but apparently you haven't learned your lesson because you about to cement that mess in. Trump said he wants complete immunity for the white supremacist cops to come up in our house and unalive us. And you think it's funny? Oh, Trump is hilarious. Trump is so funny.
Then how come Kamala and Biden ain't done nothing about it? They ain't done nothing about the cops unaliving people. Why don't you have any critical assessments for the people in office now who allowed this to happen? They haven't. Obama, we were getting slaughtered under Obama. They didn't put one person in jail. They didn't punish nobody for harming black folks, not one. So what are you doing? I'm not afraid of what Trump is going to do.
Obama only had 4 months control of Congress. That's it. That's all he had. You did nothing. You didn't vote in the 2010 midterm. None of my fellow black men voted in the 2010 elections. You know it.
See, this guy is crashing out 100%, and that's fine. That's fine. See, what it is people are upset that black folks aren't imprudent, aren't unwise. We wisening up now. We prudent. We wisening up. We seeing everything for what it really is and not what we hope for it to be. Listen to what I just said. What we hope for it to be. Hope is good, but you got to call it like it is, guys, okay? And these people seeing these individuals out like himself with the boogeyman tactics. Now, listen to what I'm about to say. They always come with this vote or die. This election is crucial. Donald Trump is the boogeyman. From 2016 to 2020, tell me what did Donald Trump do that wasn't done prior to him being in office? Go. Deafening silence is what you will get. Oh, he's gonna do this. He's gonna do. That don't work. Tell me, what did he do? He can't be worse than Barack Obama. And we can look at his track record. He can't be worse than Clinton or George Bush or Ronald Reagan or Carter or none of them. But for some crazy reason, they want you to believe that Donald Trump is the boogeyman. They are the boogeyman. In fact, if you want to get to the gist of the matter, let's get to the crux of this thing. They all rotten to the core. They putrid. They got a vile stench to them. All of them. Every last one of them. They warmongers. And these people have these clandestine meetings behind closed doors in secrecy, and they discuss who they want to run, because either one, the left or the right, they have them already. These corporations, BlackRock. Do anybody know anything? See, I'm well studied, guys. Go look up BlackRock. They own a lot of stuff. Go look up Vanguard. These are the individuals that make decisions on how the world is ran, not the president. These people eliminate presidents. They eliminate kings of countries and dictators. This is what they do. But they got you here having a knockout, drag-out fight about something that you have no clue about. Absolutely no clue. If voting matter, why does everything keep going to the abyss? Everything is getting worse by the time. Everything is getting worse. And if you can't see it, it's because you got a veil over your eyes. Everything is getting worse. Gradually.
He only had 4 months control of Congress. Well, once Ted Kennedy died, that was it.
Boy.
And you up here thinking this, you all kiki over these race orders coming up in our house. You think it's funny that you ain't gonna vote? And Trump said he wants complete immunity for these white supremacist bastards to come up in here and take my life and my family from me. Something is wrong with you. What is so funny? I don't see anything funny. He's a bloodthirsty white supremacist. What's wrong with you? He told. Remember when he was saying Obama was born in Kenya? Our first black president, he's up there. Obama was born in Kenya. It's just being openly racist, and you support that? And you think he's funny? I don't see anything funny. What's so funny about that? What's so funny about what happened to Sonia and Roger? I don't see anything funny about that.
All right, if you don't,
all these white supremacists running around, you think it's funny? I used to watch you every day, man. I had to unsubscribe. I couldn't believe you supporting that orange child molester bastard. He was on the Epstein tape. Do you think it's funny? You gonna vote for him? What's wrong with you? They going? What happens if they cement those racist judges in? Huh? Well, what's gonna happen if
brother, calm. First of all, you all out of breath. Calm your ass down before you have a damn heat stroke in there, brother. Calm down. You all breathing hard. Sound like you got a mouthful of saliva. Calm down. I don't want you to have a little stroke in there. You sound kind of overweight. You sound like a little tubby. So you in there very emotional. Calm down. You sound like you're in there sweating. You sound like one of them 600-pound life niggas who just stuck in the house eating pizza all day. You're breathing very hard. You're working yourself up. Emery, are you okay health-wise? You're breathing.
Yeah, I am. I lost my brother to white supremacy. I just can't believe you and Professor Black Truth and Black Authority are thinking this is funny. I mean, you just don't understand at all. I mean, only 59 people actually went to jail out of 1,959 that were accused of selling weed. And I was shocked. I thought I thought Kamala was locking up black men.
Oh, she was. Kamala was locking up black men, and they were having black men work for the city because they wanted to save money, and Kamala wanted to keep brothers in jail. So yeah, y'all not going to minimize her numbers. And also this woman was going around bragging about locking mothers up for truancy. Y'all not going to minimize that because there's still videos of her from back in the day cacan and kikiing about locking up black mothers. So y'all not going to sit here and try to rewrite that woman's history. You're not going to do that, Emery. Now, Emery,
I'm not minimizing nothing. I did the research. She is not.
Emery, we're not going to do that. Emery, where you from, sir? Emery, where you from, brother? Where you from, Emery? Where are you from, Emery?
I'm from Saltillo, Mississippi, the poorest state in the union, because Republicans can't run jack squat. They're all top 10 poorest states in the union are all Republicans. They keep getting bankrupt and tax cuts to the rich. No, I'm in the poorest state in the union, right here in Saltillo, Mississippi. And then you sit up there voting for Donald Trump was on Epstein's plane. And you think it's funny. Everything's just he's so hilarious. I like it when they come up at Emery house and shoot his mom in the face. I think that's funny. It's like what happened to Sonia and Roger Forts. It's so funny. And Trump is so hilarious. I like it when he says all that racist garbage and he's going to put lifetime racist judges in. I get to laughing up. He's so funny. funny. Ha ha ha. So that is serious. I take that very serious. Yeah, I'm emotional. I lost my brother to white supremacy. You up here mocking me, telling me, you thought you was gonna get one of these uninformed tethers, huh? No, I'm FBA all day, bro. So yeah, I'm sitting here have to listen to you. Unbelievable. And of course I'm emotional. I lost my brother. Y'all think it's funny. How come you don't do any research on Donald Trump? Huh? It don't take that. It ain't that hard. I've seen you take down white supremacists, Tariq, a bunch of
I'm not voting for Donald Trump. You can rant about Donald Trump all day. I'm not voting for Donald Trump. So I don't think anything is funny. The only person's laughing is your girl Kamala. She's the one cackling and cockeying and kikiing every 5 minutes.
Oh, no, you cockeying, kikiing. I lost my brother. You thinking you trying to give complete immunity to cops by voting for that best, or even...
I ain't voting for him. Why ain't you hollering at the Biden administration? Did they produce justice for your brother who got offed? Because they haven't done anything. What have they done about it? Huh? Since you're so emotional about Biden and Kamala.
Yeah. But man, you're setting us back. You have no idea. You didn't do any research on Donald Trump. I just don't understand you, man. You can get this far.
You notice that he's not answering any questions. He's so emotional. He's screaming. He's out of order. He's very brazen, uncouth, and unwise in his speech. Every time a question is posed to this man, he always circumvent the question. Now, he said that his brother was unalived by the police. That's unfortunate. I'm going to be very circumspect speaking on that. I don't know what happened. We don't know what happened. But until further notice, I'm going to kind of just tiptoe around that. But that's unfortunate, okay? If you notice, all of these K-hives, Kamala supporters, if you will, they can't give you no policies. The only thing that they can do is direct the attention to Donald Trump and try to point out his flaws or what have you. I'm looking at both candidate flaws. You see how balanced I am? Do you see how balanced I am? It's a balancing act, guys. Like I said earlier, they both rotten. Vote your conscience. See what these people need, guys, and you have to look at the bigger picture. They need your agreement. The people have signed on to the Faustian bargain, basically. Whenever you view a candidate would come out with some good stuff, some pros, some things that would kind of titillate your mind a little bit. But on the other side, the cons, the wrongdoing, the genocide, the diseases, the viruses, and the bombs, and all of this stuff, it'll be to the sky. And you know what the people will focus on? The little bit of good. Now, I see if the good outweigh the bad. Good don't outweigh the bad. The bad far surpass the good in all aspects. Kamala Harris is no good like the rest of them that came before her, or no good. And I know you don't like what I'm saying, but you know I don't care. I advocate and I campaign for people that look like me. And I campaign for other folks, but I need to make sure home is taken care of first. I don't have a problem with Asian people that understand, or Latinos or Mexicans or white folks that understand. But for those that see themselves as above me and they think somehow in their mind that they are supposed to rule over me, those are the people that I have a problem. But first thing first, I advocate for my people. Yes, and I'm very vociferous. I'm loud and I'm opinionated, and that's fine. Like everybody else. Everybody else brag. So why can't I brag and talk about my people? What is so egregious about me loving my folks? I love everybody. Now, don't get it twisted. I love everybody. The Bible even tells you to love your enemy, but it didn't say to trust him. Yes, I can love him from a distance, but I don't trust him. I don't want him being over me or she. or it. And I'm not going to let nobody be hurting me and doing all. Y'all might have well come off there. Let me talk to the Christians for 30 seconds. Some of y'all are just spineless and weak and you're cowards and you hide behind Christianity. And Christianity these days are bastardized. The word Christianity don't mean nothing no more. Because everybody Christians, Catholics and Jehovah's Witnesses and all these people. I mean, you got a million different religions up under that banner. And none of them follow the Bible. They follow bits and pieces of the Bible. But that's a different conversation. But you're weak. You hide behind that because you're too scared. You're too cowardice. I don't see nowhere in the Bible where Jesus said be a coward. I read in the Bible that Jesus told his people, if you don't have a sword, go sell everything you have and go get one.
For Donald Trump, though, I'm not voting for him. And the thing is, I'm calling out Kamala because the Democrats are telling us that we're obligated to vote for Kamala because she's black. That's what I got a problem with. And yes, I'm going to call that out. I'm not obligated to vote for that sorry woman.
Not everybody's doing that, Tariq. She said she's gonna help us with the jacked up rents and stop the price gouging that these corporations are jacking up the prices and stuff. And and then what happens if Obamacare is? I know you probably ain't got to worry about it because you're rich. You probably don't have to worry about health care like that. Okay. What will happen if the white supremacists take down Obamacare and then the corporations can just jack up the prices when they want to again? I mean, I just don't understand you at all, man. And it hurts me. I had to unsubscribe for you. I listened to you for years, man. I mean, you didn't do any research on Donald Trump. I mean, the man has a low attention span. I mean, he bankrupted he was bankrupted 6 times. His daddy gave him $400 million and he's still bankrupted. How do you bankrupt a casino, Tariq? He bankrupted a casino. And you think this is funny? The man has a low attention span. Why are you supporting him? Ain't nothing funny. It's not funny what happened to Sonya. It's not funny what happened to my brother, PJ Jones. It ain't funny what happened to Breonna Taylor. Talking about Trump is funny. Immunity for cops is funny. What's wrong with you? Huh? What's wrong with you? I don't find it funny.
Dude, you gonna start bleeding from your bussy with all of that emotion you got going on, sir. You need to calm down. There's going to be boo-boo stains and blood in your bed sheets with all of that. You're being very sassy and emotional, sir. You got to calm down before the people in that Section 8 apartment starts complaining to the manager and get your Section 8 revoked. You got to calm down, Emery. You're very emotional. Why are you so emotional, Emery? Emery?
I'm so emotional because I love my people. Definitely. I hate to see people, another black brother or sister getting shot down in the street. And it was hard for me to watch that Sonya Macy video.
But you ain't done nothing about hollering at Kamala and Biden because they haven't done anything about that sister getting shot. And you keep ignoring that, sir. Before you speak, let me get my good sister, Nikki the God, in the building. My sister, Nikki, how are you, beloved?
Hi, Tariq. I deal with people who have all types of trauma, mental illness, and things like that. And with being a nurse, I get that you're traumatized and something happened, but I just have one question. That's all I want. Why are you more upset with Tariq than you are with the system of white supremacy? Tariq did not.
Oh, go ahead, dear. I don't know. It was a double mute or something like that. Yeah, Emery, what's all this anger with me?
Because you influence a lot of people, Tariq, and you tell them, sit on the couch. The Democrats don't do nothing, even though we're not under Jim Crow thing. Thanks to the Civil Rights Act being passed. I just don't see what's so funny about all this. You saying Trump is hilarious. I mean, you bragging. At first, it seemed like you were kind of, you try to pretend like you was in the middle, but your heart was just fully on Trump, and you just kept bragging about him and stuff. Like you don't see his attention span of a child thing he got going on. How he stole from poor people and stuff. How he was on Epstein's plane. How he essayed a 12-year-old on that plane. He was on and you think that's a moral guy, and you telling people to sit on the couch. Like, what will happen if Trump get back in there and he puts.
What's going to happen if Trump gets in office? How is that going to negatively affect foundational Black Americans? Talk to us. How's that going to affect us negatively? When he was in office before, it didn't affect us in a negative way. So how is he getting in office going to affect foundational Black Americans in a negative way? Go ahead, Emery.
This guy sounds like a provocateur. He sounds like an agent to me because he keeps saying the same talking point over and over in repetition. Like he trying to just hammer that talking point down. You understand what I'm saying? Like you have to watch out, guys, for these people. These people are all around you. Some of them are your family members as well. And most of them don't have no clue about politics. The only thing that they know is what Fox News told them, what CNN told them. They don't do no research. They just trust the people that got them in bondage. God almighty, did you hear me? They trust the very people that have them in bondage. I'm going to tell you an old saying from the South, from where I'm from. They said, you trust the fox in the hen house? The fox in there telling you, oh, the hens are just fine. And he got blood and feathers coming out of his mouth. Feathers everywhere. They don't know anything about politics. But yet they have so much to say about politics. These people have not conducted any independent research of no kind. No, their source is television. It was the Rothschilds that said, I don't care what puppet they put in the front of them. Just give me the money. And I can control that puppet. Now, don't come to me with it's the Illuminati, no white supremacy. Did you hear me? I don't come to it's the white supremacy. That's what I'm gonna tell you, okay? So don't come with that in my conversation, because I'm gonna jump on your head with all four. Do you hear me? I'm gonna be like a cat on top of you. All right? Democrat, Republican. Even the libertarians in the Green Party, Jill Stein, she talk like them, huh? Did you hear what I just said? Butch Ware. Y'all need to go check out that interview what Jason Black did with Butch Ware. Listen at what he's saying. You have to be aware of these politicians that's Pan-African and all this. You have to be aware. Just because somebody's mouth says a thing, their actions saying something else. Just because their mouth says a thing, but their actions saying something else. Just because their mouth saying a thing, or they have some type of red, green, and black, that don't make no difference. Don't be easily tricked by that. Okay? These people play for the same entities. I'm trying to tell you, you can believe it or leave it alone, guys. But this guy here is saying the same thing over and over, and he won't answer Tariq questions. Okay, so what have Joe Biden did? Weekend at Biden. Do anybody remember that? Weekend at Bernie's? Okay, because he looked back like he half dead and like he 1 foot in the grave. When was Sonia Mason unalive? That was this year, right? Okay, what did they do? Did they even speak on it? Were they any hate crime bills? Not only a hate crime bill. Now, this is where most people get it wrong. Because you can put it on the books, but they don't enforce it. Listen to what I just said. That's pertinent information. That's crucial. They can put the bill on the books, but they don't enforce it. We need a hate crime bill and for the bill to be enforced. All right? They set up in office now. What did they do? What happened during the Buffalo shooting up in New York? They were singing hymns and singing songs and talking about the Jewish community. Did you get a hate crime bill? And we can go down the cases because I have a laundry list of them. What have they done? Nothing. Sat on their hands. But yet you talking about Donald Trump is the boogeyman. I beg to differ.
Trump said he was going to get rid of Black history. You know, if those anti-Black tethers come over here that we all agree, the white supremacists, Hispanics, they're going to come over here and not respect it. Trump said he's going to defund any school that said that America was built on the backs of slaves. He said that in front of that black guy that was sitting right there on the couch on Fox News. He said he was going to defund it, but you think that's funny? He going to get rid of Black history.
Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, because I'm subject to be wrong because I'm human. But if my memory served me correctly, Ron DeSantis in Florida putting that into place now, right? Haven't he did that already in Florida? Now, I might be wrong, so somebody correct me, okay? Ron DeSantis in Florida. He's already implementing that. You see?
If all these racist immigrants that are anti-Black come over here and they don't respect what we've done for this country, what do you think's going to happen if our history is erased? Trump is not, you sit up here playing with white supremacy. They're not playing, Tariq. They're not playing with us.
You know, the Democrats are erasing our history by tying a bunch of weird stuff to our history. They're tying a bunch of LGBT stuff to our history, and they're erasing it that way. They're doing that now. So when you go into schools, they got all types of sexual agendas that they're pushing to kids. So there's garbage coming in the education system on both sides, sir. We cannot...
Yeah, at least you'll be able to fight it. How can we fight it if we dead? If they can come up in our house and unalive us, and you up here Trump is hilarious, and Trump said he wants complete. He gonna submit. You don't believe?
Sir, more Black people got unalived unjustly under Obama than any other time in this country, sir. It was under Obama. That's why there were riots and protests all over the country.
Obama only had 4 months control of Congress. Why can't you understand that? He only had 4 months. What would you do if
in office for 8 years? I don't want to hear that his hands was tied. I don't want to hear that his hands wasn't tied for Native Americans. His hands weren't tied for the Jewish community. His hands weren't tied for the DACA program and all of these damn immigrants that he gave money to. His hands wasn't tied with giving protections and funding to the police and law enforcement. Yeah, only when it comes to Black folks, well, he only got 4 months and his hands is tied and he's not the president of
Obama deported more illegals than any president before him. They were the ones complaining. I remember you saying
he had a whole DACA program. I don't want to hear that. That man had a whole DACA program where they opened up the door, wet foot, dry foot. They were letting everybody and their mama come over here. So I don't want to hear all that. We're not going to.
He deported so many people that they would have
let them in too. And he let so many in too. All right. He deported some and then let a bunch in too.
That is a fat lie. I saw the whole thing. You are lying through your teeth. Either you didn't do any research.
You trying to say that Obama didn't allow a bunch of folks over here, sir? You're trying to say Obama?
No, you ain't gonna play that game with me, boy. I actually studied this. He deported more people than all the presidents combined. And
he let a bunch of folks in, sir. He let a whole bunch of people in. So what are you talking about?
That is a fat lie. No, he didn't. There's even a video of him saying you got to come in the right way. He said that, and the Democrats like TYT, everybody was slamming him, saying why are you doing this to the immigrants? Oh, they just whining about what he doing to the Mexicans and Latinos. He deported them. 91% of them were criminals. He kicked them straight.
Obama let in 6.5 million immigrants to the United States. He oversaw from 2009 to 2017. Obama let in damn near 7 million immigrants, sir. And then he funded them with that damn DACA. What the hell do you think?
What you get that from Plus 4chan or something? He deported more. Even
I don't give a damn about how emotional you're getting. The DACA program that was implemented by Obama, where they were funding these people, sir. You can keep changing the subject all you want. They were funding these people coming.
That is a fat lie. That is not true. You
saying it a lot. Just you. That's a lie. Okay, no, it's not a lie because you say so. It don't work like that, sir. You're going to have to bring scholarship and not sass. You being sassy don't change the truth. What do you think the DACA program was?
Man, I am not stupid. I saw the Mexicans and Latinos on the street with their signs saying, calling him the deporter in chief.
What was the DACA program? You're not going to change the subject. What the hell was the DACA program then? Huh?
Well, what was the deporter in chief thing? You're going to control the narrative. Wait.
Okay, so yeah, you're just babbling, sir. You're being sassy and emotional. Emery?
You're babbling. You're the one babbling.
Emery, sir, when did you come out the closet to your family?
Man, I like women, man. I am not gay. I love women. And I just lost my brother, and I'm just a little...
You like women?
But this guy here is giving out a breath, and he's blowing, and he keeps saying the same thing. Well, my brother got unalive, and you laughing at Sonya. I didn't hear nobody kikiing and cacaing about no Sonya Mason being unalive. Did y'all hear that? So why do he continuously harp on that point about people laughing and people think it's funny? What is he talking about? See, guys, let this serve as a cautionary tale. You never get emotional, okay? He's emotional. He's irrational. You see how you act whenever you are emotional? Now, men have feelings. Men feel happy, joy, sadness, whatever. But you don't act out on your emotion because then you become a woman. Oh, God.
Lord. Yeah, he hasn't come to terms with his sexuality. That's why he's really supporting Kamala. Nobody's that passionate. Y'all see what Trump is doing? Y'all think that shit is funny? Y'all don't see this? Sandra Bland? Y'all don't see this? Emmett Till? We're just naming random black people. What the hell y'all talking about? Trump is not for the peoples. What about Kunta Kinte and Alex Haley? You think this shit is funny? This shit ain't funny. They gonna come get me. Y'all niggas is crazy. If Trump get in office, they gonna come and get me. What kind of weird fear-mongering is that? Weird ass fear-mongering, dude. What are you talking about? Y'all don't understand. It is a dire situation right now. We gonna get killed if Trump get in office. They gonna shoot us. They gonna come in our houses and start shooting. Don't y'all see it?
There you have it. I just wanted y'all to hear how delusional these people are. Guys, but tell me exactly what y'all think in the comment section. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Come on back to see Drummer, all right? Hit the like button because I'm trying to get into the YouTube algorithm to disseminate this message amongst the masses, if you will. Donate to my channel, guys, because I'm a one-man band, but I'm getting the job done. Shout out to the new black media, Jason Black, Tariq Nasheed, Professor Black Truth, Tariq Reloaded, Vicky Diller, all of the guys and all of the gals, all right? But until next time, peace. And remember, there is more.